A plane crash in DeKalb, Texas on December the 31st, 1985 got the attention of the world. Singer Ricky Nelson was on that plane.
KTBS 3's TW Star has a unique perspective, having become friends with a key player in this historic event 15 years ago as he worked in Huntsville, Alabama. Tonight, TW takes us back in tonight's 70 Stories for 70 Years.
Headline News, I'm Donna Kelly. It was supposed to be a New Year's party in Dallas, but the evening turned somber with word that singer Rick Nelson, the evening's entertainment, had died in a plane crash.
50s teen idol Ricky Nelson and his band were traveling from Guntersville, Alabama to Dallas, Texas. 15 years ago, I was working in Alabama and became friends with a former member of Rick Nelson's band, a man named Pat Upton. You might remember his classic hit from 1969. Mr. Upton told me they stopped in Alabama to play his club, so they wouldn't have to fly all the way back to Los Angeles before heading to Dallas.
So they said, what if we stop and we play your club and we'll work for the door.
In December of 1985, Rick Nelson flew into Guntersville, Alabama. He stayed here at what used to be the Holiday Inn, Lake Guntersville.
All right now, I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you've got to please yourself.
That was the last time anyone heard Rick Nelson sing his 1972 hit Garden Party.
The big DC-3 crashed in a stand of sweet gum trees about 200 yards from a highway.
KTBS 3's John Graber reported from the crash site near DeKalb, Texas.
Boy, when we first saw that thing, the smoke, the whole length of the plane, it just boiling back out of it, you know.
All that's left of the plane today is a smoking ruin. The plane crashed in Novell Woodard's backyard.
I looked out the window, and here is the airplane in our pasture, and it's on fire.
The NTSB spent the day poking through the wreckage of the plane and examining the area around it. I flew one of them over the area in Sky 3. They don't know yet what caused the fire on board, or even if there was one.
There was a fire on board. Pat Upton told me unfounded speculation from investigators and some national media outlets about Nelson or members of his band freebasing crack cocaine as the cause really tarnished his friend's memory in the immediate aftermath and still today.
The plane was old, but DC-3s have good safety records. But members of Ricky Nelson's band had complained about this particular one, wondering what was going to fall off of it next.
After an 18-month probe, the National Transportation Safety Board determined the cause of the blaze was most likely a heater that had caused problems during the flight. Toxicology tests found traces of cocaine in the bodies of several passengers, including Nelson. But investigators said they found no evidence of drug use during the flight or drug-related paraphernalia after the crash. TW Star, KTBS 3 News.
TW, thank you. Ricky Nelson, his fiancée, and 5 members of his band died in that crash. 2 crew members did survive.